The football stadium fills on cool autumn afternoons. The marching band is playing. The cheerleaders are performing on the sideline. ESPN is broadcasting the game far beyond the campus community. The competition for wins on the field is fierce, and many think that this competition is different or distinct than the rest of the academy. In my research, I examine the educational questions that college sports raise. In much of my work, I ask, what is driving the competition in college football? Now, you might think it's the massive television dollars, and you would be right. Earlier this month, ESPN spent over $600 million just for the rights to televise the national championship game. University presidents, they worry about this, but they often agree to new stadiums, bigger television contracts, and money for the football coach. Are presidents simply helpless against a win-at-all-cost media market for college football? To understand this behavior, you have to look beyond this stadium. You have to look on campus. My research examines how competition is a key feature of research institutions. And what I've found is that the same intense pursuit that drives research also drives competition throughout the academy. Research universities are hubs of innovation. They're centers for groundbreaking discoveries. These are key features of institutional mission at many major research institutions. You see, through advances in science, institutions, they pursue status and they compete for academic recognition. These are key features of our institutions. Just like the athletic department, they compete for the best coaches, they compete for the best athletes and the best facilities. There's also an arms race on campus. This arms race is for state-of-the-art research facilities, high-tech classrooms, modern dorms, and new rec centers. Universities compete with one another for the sharpest students and the most talented faculty who will, in turn, promote the institution's pursuit of status and garner more recognition. Institutions are evaluated and ranked, and these national and global rankings, they feed this competition to cultivate and garner status. The same competition for status that drives research, it's also driving college football. The schools that are competing on the football field, they are the same competitors in the race for academic prestige. You might be surprised to learn that an institution's organizational prestige, it's actually linked to its athletic department. The same system that organizes football teams into competition, those are athletic conferences. And those athletic conferences, they have a strong influence on how institutions are organized into academic status groups. Those weekly Saturday football games, they provide regular opportunities for you to define your own status as an institution, but more importantly, you can define the status of your peers. In my work, I show how today's media contracts add intense financial fuel to a competition for status that already exists at major research universities. These massive deals, especially the revenue in college football, it really calls into question the role of college sports and educational interests. I have also found that educational policies like Title IX, they actually tether together the academic interests and the athletic interests for all athletes. The fairness that Title IX demands, it reinforces the attention that must be paid to these educational interests, in spite of this deep drive for competition throughout higher education. The same competition for winning football programs, it puts immense pressure on the students that play football. It's extremely difficult to treat all athletes fairly under Title IX in a lopsided system where college football players bear the responsibility to fund the entire athletic department. Now, some suggest that college football is educational, but a closer look at this intense competition, it reveals a competition for status and the same types of questions around equity that my colleagues examine in schools. So, the next time you're watching college football, remember, these games represent an intense competition with many educational consequences that extend far beyond the stadium. Thank you.